Hello. Welcome to another edition of Weird World Weekly, a production of Galactic Netcasts. I'm going to do it in the opposite direction, or opposite way this time. That there is Matt Stein. I'm Dave Nelson. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing good, Dave. How are you?
Not too bad. Kind of thrown off by that. That was weird.
If saying our names in a different order is weird to you, I think you should get out more. There's probably like supporter groups you can go to discuss this thing with.
No, I don't. You know what? To tell you the truth, I don't get out enough. That is an issue here at the house. So I think you're onto something. Yeah, I plan on it. Okay, so it's a good thing it's weird because we're here to talk about weird things, odd things, strange things, unusual things in the realm of paranormal, mythological, conspiratorial, or anything else that really fits. And we try to bring it to you in 15 minutes or less, although people are clamoring for longer shows. They're at the gates, Matt, with their pitchforks going, "We want longer Weird World Week, please."
And we give them longer, and then they'll just be like, "You can just go back to 15. It's okay."
You know what? Tell you what, we actually don't like when you talk. So, yeah, go back to the 15.
Turns out I don't like listening to you two guys talk for so long, so just go back to the way it was.
I found my limit, 20 minutes, and I'm out. Actually, our last episode was around 20 minutes, so maybe we'll gradually expand them without even really trying.
See, and that's not a bad idea. We just kind of ease them into it. Before they know it, we're talking for an hour.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. All right. So we have this thing called the what is it called, Matt? Refresh my memory.
The Weekly Wheel of Weirdness. Just gonna leave it at that. Just leave it at that.
That's all you got?
For today. I'm not feeling very weird.
How about I'll add something to it. The whopping wheel of weekly weirdness.
One of these days, I'm just gonna Google W words that rhyme with wheel and just give her.
just lay it on me, huh? Just keep on going.
I'm gonna think this one through, and I'm gonna get so many W words lined up that it's gonna make your head spin.
Okay,
that'll never happen because I'm lazy.
All right, so we've got this well-established wheel, and we spin it, and there's these things on it, the stories that we have lined up, and whenever the wheel or whatever the wheel stops on, that's the story that we talk about. And here's what we have for our choices this time around. Everything you need to know about the Charlie Challenge. Reporter attacked by ghosts live on the air. The mystery of the green children of Woolpit. Numbers that launched absurd superstitions, and Adolf Hitler, a World War II survivor. Huh? Well, we might find out because the wheel may land on that, and we'll talk about it. So let's find out. Mm-hmm. I will spin it this time, Matt. You're kind of winded from last time, so let me.
Very tired. I don't have 2 consecutive wheel spins in me anymore in my old age.
Here we go. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Here we go. That's the wheel. All right. Here we go. What's it going to stop on? Only the wheel knows.
I hope the jackpot.
Come on, wheel. What do you got for us?
Show me potato salad.
Hoping for this one. Reporter attacked by ghosts live on the air. This is your wheelhouse, definitely, the paranormal. So I'm sure that you're excited about this as well. You want to wind up the clock?
I'm already winding, Dave.
Okay, there we go. 15 minutes or less, or whenever we stop. You know, every single premise of this podcast has slowly been changing. Like, we had the categories on the wheel. Those are gone. Soon it'll be, the 15 minutes will be gone, so we won't need the clock anymore. What's
We
this
can still
world
start the
coming to?
clock, and it'll just be like we'll stop when we feel like it.
Okay. We'll do a timer each time. Oh, this one's 20. Oh, this one's 17 minutes. Okay. So, Paranormal Time, reporter attacked by ghosts live on the air. A routine video interview took a sinister turn for a CNN crew last summer as each member was attacked and physically harassed by an unseen presence. Matt, physically harassed.
I call that Friday night.
What?
I call physical harassment Friday night. Yeah, where we go? Physical harassment Fridays.
Now, wait a second.
This week.
Who's involved in the physical harassment? Is it you and a ghost, or you and
It's
other?
me and whoever I decide to physically harass on Fridays.
Okay, so but you're not serious. You're not taking an axe out and chopping them up, right?
No.
Okay.
I'll just lightly slap someone.
Okay. The old slapper slaps, Slappy McSlapperson. Yep. All right.
Shower slap.
Okay. So this house in Pennsylvania is reported to have a whole host of ghosts haunting it. Not just one thing, a whole bunch of them. These apparitions apparently haunted the family for years. They've been known to attack the family pets even. Ghostly voices, shrieks, and screams often cut through the night silence. Can you imagine you're dead asleep, all of a sudden you hear the scream and you just bolt up out of bed? Holy crap.
I would poop myself. 100%.
Yeah.
I would poop my trousers.
Our dog has a habit sometimes if we forget to close the door, because we usually, kind of lock her into our bedroom at night. Otherwise, she'll wander around. And when that happens, she'll end up downstairs and realize that she's alone, and she'll start crying. So I kind of can relate to it, but not really. Because if it was a scream, that would be totally something else. Can you imagine?
I've so one of our dogs it's a dachshund, so he barks. He's a very loud barker, and I've been like asleep, and he will shoot awake and start barking, and I have like shot out of bed and
oh my god,
strung along a lot of swear words. But that is probably the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
so far.
Well, I suppose the first time really freaked you out, right?
It's still, it freaks me out every time it happens because you're not expecting it. You can't plan for it. But I've now gotten to a point where like I'll just wake up, be really scared, and quickly understand what's happening. Whereas the first couple times it happened, I was like, "Oh, someone's in our house."
Yeah, your mind kind of remembers what's going on, and yeah, you adjust a little bit.
Yeah, and I have a very out there imagine. Like, I hear something, and I'm like, "Oh, it could be this, it could be this, it could be that."
And that's the reason why you guys have those security cameras up throughout your house. Right?
Well, it started out she just wanted to be able to see the dogs, and now it kind of like if I hear something downstairs, I can check.
Okay.
I can see if someone's walking around. Because, we have no door between our bedroom and the main floor. Like, there's just stairs. And we took the door off and just put up a baby gate to keep the dogs up. So if someone is walking around, I can hear it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That is all.
All right. So what would you do if you went to your basement and there was a demon there, Matt?
Sell the house.
Most people would. These guys seem to be like, because you watch the video there, because with the story that we have, and we'll put the video in the show notes as well. There's the actual story that the CNN reporters did about this. They said that they don't want to move, or it'd be too hard for them to move. They put too much money into it, or something like that. No,
they said they wouldn't mind selling the house. They would just have to tell the people what they're getting into, which I completely respect, and B, get back what they put into it, which I also 100% understand owning a home. But how do you get what you put into it and tell people like, hey, something bad stuff's going to happen forever? You'd
never be able to sell it. Never.
No. Not by telling people what it is.
Okay, so supposedly there's a demon in the basement. It's rumored to haunt the basement. Seen in a photo that we'll also put in the show notes, a shadow man is seen in the shadows. Well, obviously, it's a shadow man. What is apparently showcased within this house is what's known as an intelligent haunting, in which it would seem that the entity is aware of the physical world. The situation allows the entity to interact with us here in the present. It allows for physical interactions with anything from inanimate objects, doors to even people. A non-human entity, which is what the demon is, can be considered to be a demon or an angel. These beings have infinitely more power and influence on the physical world than other types of entities like a ghost. So this demon can probably do... In fact, the video showed there's a door in their house that she asked them to close, and it closed on demand. And it was one of those doors that wasn't easy to close. You saw that part, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like she had to like really push on it to close. And when she asked the demon or the ghost to do it, bam, closed right away. So, and then
it's freaky.
Yeah. So why don't you explain what they got attacked, right?
Yeah, they were sitting there kind of talking about it, and the camera guy gets scratched on the arm, and the girl doing the actual reporting gets a hand on her back, I believe, or pushed or something.
Yeah.
So it's nothing as bad as like it said the lady who said she lives there said that her and her cat got like pushed down the stairs.
Yeah.
Which bothers me. Like, why don't you just leave the cat alone?
Yeah.
Like,
what'd the cat do to you? Nothing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They also showed in the video that when they were shooting, when the camera crew was in there shooting, she actually was shooting with her phone as well, and she caught what looks like the demon on her video, on her camera, on her phone video. So that was kind of cool. It was like a hand or an arm that came in front of the lens. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, one more thing. The Travel Channel show, The Dead Files. You ever watched that one?
I have not. I haven't even heard of it till you mentioned it. Or they mentioned it, excuse me.
Yeah, The Dead Files. Their house is featured on an episode that aired back in May. So if you get a chance, if you are able to track that down, then you can probably glean more from this story than what we gave you on it. So
I'm going to start looking it up right now, and hopefully I can find it.
All right. And so in conclusion, demons, ghosts in the house, you would definitely move.
Absolutely. I would be gone. Are you telling me you would stay?
I mean, if I was in the situation they were in and I wasn't able to leave, I would stay and try to do something. Like they also mentioned in the story that they have brought in priests and paranormal experts and that kind of thing, and nothing has worked yet. So that's the course that I would go down before I'd have to do something more drastic, like move and lose all my money that I invested in the house.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, you kind of have to try and get rid of it first before you just kind of give up.
Yeah.
But if I was at their point, I would sell the house and I would take a loss. I don't really care. Or I would be a terrible human being, sell the house and not tell the person that bought it what's going on. But you also run the risk, if you pay any attention to like hauntings and stuff, is that family is haunted and it's not the basement. So that demon could follow them around.
That's true. That's very true. So, all right. We would love your feedback on this. Has your house been haunted? Have you been struck by a demon? Have you been pushed down the stairs? I sound like the Ghostbusters commercial. Ghostbusters. Anyways, yeah, if any of that's happened to you, or if you have additional thoughts on this story, let us know. galacticnetcasts@gmail.com is our email address. You can also comment on our YouTube video, which we're also recording along with the audio for this podcast. Let's see, other things you can do. You can call our voicemail number, 805-328-3966. Go to our website, galacticnetcast.com, and click on the leave a voice recording on the actual website. And it's actually easier if you do it on your mobile phone, because there's no additional, you don't have to set the microphone up. You just record on your phone. It's easy as that. So we're on Stitcher. We're on iTunes. Just go to our website, galacticnetcast.com, and find our podcast. And there's subscription information. There's links on where to get it conveniently sent to your phone via whatever app you have, that kind of thing. We're also on all the social networks, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. In fact, we encourage you guys to join our Facebook group because it's kind of a community. People throw in stories. They have conversations. It's fun. And Matt, once in a while, will show up and say something snarky. It's a blast.
Yes.
All right. Last episode I did this. Again, I did this episode. I forgot to start the music, Matt.
But see, you got it, and no one would ever know if you didn't say something.
I know, but then I have to try to fill for a minute as the music goes.
Just play rickety sax. Sorry.
Oh, man. Too bad you don't have your drums out, because you could get behind the drums and start just banging away.
Dave forgot to play the music. Got to play drum solo.
Little known fact: Matt plays drums. He's actually pretty good at it.
I dabble.
All right. Until next time, Matt. This has been Weird World Weekly. And until next time, what do you want to do?
Keep it weird. And then I want you to put an echo on my voice, so it goes keep it weird, like that.
Okay. Talk to you next time.
See you, Dave.